Hey y'all! Uh, Today I'm just gonna do a brief video as far as like how I prep my meals. I'm literally just gonna show you with like the food I've already cooked. We're gonna start with the box that's to the very far left, well, my far left, maybe your right. That's cabbage and asparagus there. The box next to it has asparagus only in it. The rest of them are empty right now, but I'm going to show you how we go ahead and prep these. So stay tuned and we will go ahead and show you. I'm just using actually leftovers, like leftover things I've already cooked. So it's pretty simple. I like to pre-cook my food just because it's easier for me. Less time, and I can kind of get it done. I actually ordered some Chinese the other day, and I got some what they call it is bean curd in Szechuan style. So this is that right here. This is just gonna go in a box with some rice, just some plain old rice, which they had put in like the little, the little rice container thing. So it looks like this. Yeah, that's like how the rice looks. So one of the boxes, I'm just literally gonna put the rice on one side. If I can, if I can get it out. Oops, I almost spilled that. Well, that kind of stuff happens. So I caught it, but yeah, that would have been a disaster. But yeah, so there's the rice there. When I pack the box down, it'll go down a little bit. And then you just put your tofu in the larger spot there. I'm just gonna do about half of it because I think this will make about 2 meals for me. So I'm doing two tofu meals. I'm gonna do 2 tofu meals with the rice. And if you like other vegetables and stuff, you can also add your own vegetables. You can put whatever you want. This is just how I'm doing it because this is what I have. And what I like about the whole bento box thing is you can put your meals together and you can have them in the fridge, and what am I trying to say? You can you can just pull them out when you're ready. There you go. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah. So I'm using my hand to kind of press the rice down a little bit. I did wash my hands, so my hands are clean. At most, you'll see the sauce on my hands from the tofu container stuff. But yeah, so you just want to push it down so you can get the lid on there, because that's the main thing there. So I've got my rice and my tofu in both of those. I actually am going to see if I've got any other things I can add here. But this is how I do this. Now, my next meal is also going to be consistent of tofu. Y'all, I like tofu, so I eat it pretty much, I want to say about 3 or 4 times a week probably. And this one is just going to be, this is like home style, and I'm just going to put this in one container, and I'll put some in another one. That one with the asparagus, I'm going to throw it in there as well. And like these items here, I'll say I like tofu because you get protein, and a lot of times people ask me, hey, you're vegan, so how do you get your protein? Well, you can get protein in many ways. Tofu is one big one, but you can also get protein from leafy greens like spinach, kale. You can also get protein in broccoli, believe it or not. But these are just a few meals. still putting them together here. I'm just gonna throw some cornbread actually on these 2 plates with the asparagus, because I don't know about you guys, but for me, cornbread, it goes with pretty much anything for me. So I'm fond of having cornbread with a meal. I made this cornbread, I want to say about, maybe a week or 2 ago, I think. But yeah, so I'm gonna throw the cornbread on here, and we'll do that. I feel like a lot of times people, think that because you're vegan that you can't have those things you grew up with, which that's not true. I have here the cornbread I made, which I'm putting on these plates there. It's completely vegan. There's no eggs in it. For me, I would say, if you like things like cornbread or, just old school food like, chicken wings and macaroni and cheese and stuff like that, you can still do that and be on a vegan lifestyle, because I do it all the time. Now, for the meals here, I'm just gonna finish this last couple of plates here. I'm gonna actually add some cabbage to the tofu plate, as well as the plate that just has cornbread there. I like cabbage either boiled or like steamed or fried, but the way my mom does hers, she'll boil it with the potatoes and stuff in it, and that's actually what I did here. Just gonna put some cabbage on there on this last one, and to me, cabbage is really good if it's if it's made right, it's delicious. But I feel like a lot of times people don't people think, I can't put the what is it they put in there, bacon grease and stuff like that. You don't need that to necessarily give your cabbage flavor. I mean, you can, if if you're into that, you can actually buy some vegan bacon and throw that in here, and it'll give it the bacon flavor that you want. Mine here, I just did salt, pepper, and a little bit of olive oil, I think is all I put in there. And when I tell y'all, that cabbage is banging, it is banging, okay? So here I have just 6 meal plates, and I did 6 because I did 1 for today as well. But these meal plates here, they'll last me all week. At least for lunch. Yeah, these are for lunch. Sorry, y'all. I can't get my words together today. But yeah, so we have the Szechuan tofu in the first 2. Those are the ones closest to the front, or like front on the sideway. Oops, I hit the camera, y'all. Sorry. Then you have the home style tofu. That's the next row, which has one plate has asparagus and cornbread. The other has cabbage with it, and I'm going to throw a piece of cornbread on that as well as on the other plate. I just haven't cut it yet. And then you have also the last 2 plates, the one with the cabbage and cornbread, the one with the cabbage, asparagus, and cornbread. With the cabbage and cornbread, I'm going to just put some rice there, and that's just how you do that, but those are your meals. Okay guys, so these are the finished plates. Up front we have the Szechuan tofu. This one here has cabbage and rice. This one here has rice and cornbread. Then now behind that you have the home style tofu, which is right here. That's the home style with cabbage and rice. That's the home style with asparagus and cornbread. And then you have at the very back, you have the cabbage with asparagus and cornbread, and you also have cabbage, cornbread, and some rice. These are just a few meal combinations that I use pretty frequently. I try to have, the way my mama used to tell me to do it was meat, vegetable, and a starch. So what I do now, because I don't eat meat, I just do vegetable, starch, and a protein source usually. So with the plates with the tofu, that's my protein. The other plates, I just did veggie plates with cornbread, just, you know, simple. But these will be my meals for the week for lunch. And this is just simple. It's easy. It takes no time. As I said, it's easy. It took no time, honestly, to make these tofu meals. It wouldn't take too long. Literally takes about, I want to say 10 to 15 minutes, honestly. But the cabbage, man, it's so good. Just a simple recipe: salt, pepper, a little bit of oil, and steam it. And it's done about 15-20 minutes. The cornbread, that's about 25 minutes. You use the cornmeal, and I put onions in mine. But yeah, so this is just my my meals for the week. If you guys have any questions, concerns, comments, definitely drop in the comments down below. Let me know what you think. These are some of my go-to meals. Just saying, you know, tofu, I eat it pretty frequently, so it's always something on my radar there. Rice, it's cheap, so you know you can always keep rice. Cabbage and cornbread, they're pretty cheap. Asparagus is pretty cheap. Basically, this is a whole meal set here where it's pretty cheap to do. You can actually do this within $20. But yeah, that's my meal prep. Now the next meal prep video I actually do, I'm actually gonna show you the prep as far as like how to cook everything and how to batch cook. I'm gonna actually do a video for you on batch cooking, because batch cooking is something I do a lot just because it saves time. But yeah guys, this is my meals for lunch this week. Definitely let me know if you guys have any questions, concerns, comments. Drop them in the comment section down there. Definitely like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Vegan Visionary, we out of here, y'all. I'll see y'all next week, okay? Bye, guys.